Look, guys, tell me about your date. You guys went out on a date.
Fine. It was pretty good. Well, what did you think? I don't know. I mean, we never really dissected it afterwards. I mean, did you have fun with me?
It's true that as soon as the date was over, we agreed to turn our backs to one another and walk in a straight line away from the spot where the date ended.
And I never got back to my hotel.
You were going in the opposite direction?
It was the wrong way, but I had to go straight forever. I ended up on this stage.
Wow! That is serendipity.
I know.
It was poor planning on my part. We went for a horse-drawn carriage ride.
Yes. Very romantic.
Very romantic. We sat under a blanket.
Was that an impression of the horse?
Yep. Just to give you... Oh, he's clomping like it.
Okay, good. Really setting the mood here.
This is fun. This is fun. Feels like you're there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow.
The hansom cab took us to a park where I had laid out a picnic dinner. We were to dine under the stars.
Yes, it was very cold and wet.
Like your rug store.
Exactly, just how I like it.
Yeah.
I wanted her to feel at home.
Yes.
What kind of picnic dinner does a Werner Herzog lay out? I mean,
ordinarily,
yes,
it would be a simple meal of flatbreads and tonic water, but I knew that Big Sue had a very specific dietary requirement, and so we had pizza.
Yes. It was really good pizza. It was round. The base was round.
The base
crust.
of it. Yeah.
I started as a dough, I would say, but it became a crust.
Then there was a red sauce, some marinara,
some cheese.
with some cheese on it, melted.
Some melted cheese.
Then I thought of perhaps adding a meat, either a pepperoni or a sausage.
Maybe. But ultimately, he went with none. And it was great. We both picked up the pie, and we just bit until we kissed in the center.
It was disgusting.
Our mouths.
Our faces.
Our mouths were so full. We were covered in sauce. It was burning our cheeks.
It was a piping hot pizza.
I got third-degree burns. I think I'm permanently scarred.
Only second for me. I was lucky.
I didn't want to say you look like Freddy Krueger right now.
Thank you. Yes. My tongue is like
not in a good way.
Oh no! Oh, fuck you then. You know, some people
I don't mean by your shirt right there.
You know, some people are sexually attracted to Freddy Krueger. Did you know that?
That's very true.
Really? What is that symptom called?
Freddy fuckers.
Any Freddy fuckers out there?
See?
Many.
Very common. He fucks you in your dreams. It's amazing. Anyhow, so we both burned ourselves horribly. And then after that, we took a nice walk. We stood outside a movie theater, and Werner described what he believed each movie to be. And that was lovely and very free, which was wonderful.
What were the movies that were playing? This was this week, obviously, so...
Jungle Book. Mm-hmm. I described the animals tearing each other apart.
Yeah, it made me cry. Yeah, it really did.
Captain America Civil War. I described the futility of human beings with superhuman powers not taking the responsibility to crush humanity under their boot heel as they probably should. And what was the third one?
The third one was
Zootopia.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much the same as the Jungle Book.
Yeah. But with extra cages.
Yeah, they're in the zoo.
Yeah. Is that part of Zootopia? I haven't seen it. Are they all in a giant zoo?
I've never seen it either, but you know what? I think they just mean animal world.
They should just call it Animal World.
Like it's Utopia, but it's Zootopia.
It's a fun play on words.
I just got it, I think.
Yeah, I think you did.
Before I was like, what's that crazy made-up word? Yeah.
It works, though, because the idea of a utopia is so absurd that it makes sense that creatures who live in cages would consider themselves a perfect society.
Well,
so
this is romantic. You have
sure
third-degree
is.
burns.
yeah.
You have movies described to you.
Yeah, it was very nice.
As our faces were still bubbling just a little bit.
Yeah, it was very painful. Very painful.
But
then-
Werner, you did not become a Freddy fucker that night.
I'm not Freddy myself. No one who fucks me is a Freddy fucker. Do you understand that? I really resent that.
It is perhaps an unfair conflation that you are making.
I understand I have hideous burns all over my face.
And you're wearing a plaid shirt.
Okay, so sue me.
To be fair, as a film director,
No pun intended.
I must point out Freddie did not wear a plaid shirt. He wore a striped sweater.
Yeah, you know
All
what?
right. Close enough.
I thought that as well.
Would you like to direct a reboot of that?
I would love to.
What would Werner Herzog's port of call, your dreams be?
It would be, of course, Bad Lieutenant, Port of Call, Elm Street. And everybody would be a burnt-up monster trying to visit the dreams of one person who is unable to fall asleep.
Wow.
Torturous.
You get it.
Yeah. It's tough.
So you guys just parted ways after that, or you?
Well, no, we walked in the back. We talked about our lives a little bit.
You talked about your lives, really?
We talked about our childhoods a little bit.
Childhood?
To get to know each other a little
I don't
bit.
really know anything about your childhood.
It was bleak as fuck. Yeah. It was pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. But we're not on a date.
Wait. I have to be on a date to find out how bleak your childhood was?
Yeah, I share that with potential lovers. So they know how needy I'm going to be in bed. God, I'm needy.
And Werner, did you share any details about your childhood?
Just about the carnival bell.
Yeah.
What would happen if I just walked up?
It would be an interesting experiment.
You got somewhere to go?
I don't know. I want nothing more than to get to the bottom of this. I mean, what went wrong? It sounds like an intimate experience. You know, you've suffered tragedy.
No one said anything went wrong except for you.
Wait, but you guys took off in opposite directions.
It was a first date, and I'd like to consider myself a gentleman.
Yes. And I'm not a fucking slut. So there's that.
So there's potential here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We hit it off.
There's plans for a second date?
Well, I haven't been asked yet.
Cue the music. Big Sue. Would you do me the honor of accompanying me on a second date?
When the song gets to the chorus, I'll give you my answer.
It's a true.
I patiently await that moment.
And oh, and on to you.
I can't understand it.
I think it's stuck between stations.
It's almost time. Yes, I'll go out with you.
Thank you.
It's good.
Man, oh my gosh.
It's very good. I'm excited. I feel good. I'm excited. Where are we going to go?
The sky's the limit.
Cool.
Is that like when you're watching The Bachelor and that's like the heading of the date
I got
card?
a letter from Werner. The sky's the limit. Love, Werner. Written by a PA, obviously. In beautiful feminine handwriting. I think we're going to go climb off the side of a skyscraper, like a typical date.
We will probably go into the space program's storied vomit comet, where we can experience a weightlessness.
I don't want to go in the vomit comet. You know, I have a really bad stomach. I for sure I'll explode all over you.
Is it because
from my mouth? It's not
exclusively eat pizza and hot dogs?
Yes. And hot dogs are a new addition. So yeah. Changing up the game a little bit.
Have you ever thought about slicing up a hot dog and making that the meat on your pizza?
It's just salty protein.
Salty protein. Oh, I thought he was gone. Yum, yum, yum. No, you know, I never thought of that. I actually was never interested in hot dogs until today. Well, yesterday when I bought my ticket. But, yes, that's a new idea. I will do that. Thank you.
Then it's a date. We will make hot dog pizzas in the vomit comet.
That sounds so disgusting. I can't wait. Yes, I got another date. Ooh.
All right. Well, I look forward to tracking this as it goes. I look forward to tracking this romance.
Yeah.
As it goes along. Maybe I'll catch up with you guys on another night of the tour.
Cool.
That seems very unlikely. I mean, we're in this city now. Why would we be at another city?
I don't know. I'll ask you that.
I'll think of an answer now.
Do your homework.